1033, officer down. All units in the vicinity of
6042, show me responding. Over. Dennis, what happened?
God. A car hit him. Sarge, I think I lost him. He's not breathing.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Don't you let go, Grady! You stay with me! Stay with me!
Breathe, Grady.
50!
Come on.
1, 2,
Come on.
3, 4,
Come on.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got a pulse! I got it!
Notified Dr. Takashi. We're bringing the accident victim to OR.
Eyes are fixed. I've got serous fluid draining bilaterally from both sides. No sign of tracheal deviation. Intubate. Let's get him into surgery. I want stat ABGs, 2 units of packed red blood cells standing by.
At a respiratory rate of 12 breaths per minute. Pressure is 90 over 50. Pulse is radiant fluids.
Brandon? How is he?
That shape, sir. He just took him up.
What happened?
Guy in the right, and we pull him over. We approach the car, and driver throws it into reverse, and he just he slammed into Grady. I got a couple of shots off, but I don't know if I hit anybody.
Did you get a plate number?
Partial. It just happened so fast.
Do you see anybody in the car?
I don't know. Heads. 2, maybe 3. Maybe 3. I don't know.
Phil, anything?
Sir, when I got there, all I saw was Vince working on Grady, and then I jumped in.
Grady Price? It's a police officer. I was told he was here. Vince! Vince! We don't know anything yet.
Chief, we'll need to notify Officer Price's family.
I'm his family.
He's still unconscious. He has multiple fractures and severe head trauma. But we're prepping him for surgery to relieve the swelling in his brain. Sir, is he allergic to any medications?
No, not that I know of.
Let's get him admitted.
That's a good thing his brother's here.
Ken's not his brother. It's his lover.
The car that hit Grady belongs to a Stanhope professor. Hasn't reported it stolen. Chances are it was a family member driving the car. Chief, any word yet?
The operation went well. He's still in a coma. I'll let you guys know if anything changes, all right?
Good. Vince said it was a blue sedan, got a partial plate, 4273, got a match.
Professor Ira Radin teaches philosophy at Stanhope University.
51 years old, married, no outstanding warrants.
All right, let's go see him, file a report, file a felony warrant out on the car.
You think it's stolen?
He hasn't called it in.
Well, chances are he doesn't even know it's gone.
It's about time. What does it take to get a prompt response when a car is stolen?
Filing a report might help.
I filed one last night with the campus police around 9:30. They obviously called you or you wouldn't be here.
I'm here because your car was used in a hit and run last night. A cop's in critical condition.
Well, I'm sorry, that's terrible.
When'd you notice your car was missing?
Yesterday afternoon, 4 o'clock after my last class.
You waited 5 hours to report it stolen?
Well, I had some work to do in my office, and I figured by the time I got done, my car would be back.
What made you think that?
Because it's happened before. A lot of professors' cars get stolen and returned the same night. Gang members. They bring them back when the tanks are empty. Can't afford the gas.
So you think a gang member would steal a car, sneak back on campus and return it?
I just know that we are surrounded by housing projects. Our campus is a little island of civilization in a sea of crime.
Professor, save the poetry. I grew up in these projects.
That bastard was down a cop. And we go out there, we take all the precautions. Some idiot runs you over. You end up dead on the side of the street.
Grady's still alive, Ray.
I didn't mean it like that.
Why don't you believe me? I was there.
Did you guys hear the news about Grady?
How is he?
Word is, he's gay.
So?
I mean, Grady and I used to work out at the gym together.
All right, get to the point, Loman. You sound like you're in 3rd grade.
It just makes you think, that's all.
Grady's a good cop and he's fighting for his life. Gay or straight has nothing to do with it.
A pair of undercovers came looking for a buy, and the car came bobbing to the surface.
Yeah, clowns who ditched it. Forgot to deflate the tires. Of course it's gonna float. Demecki said he took a shot at the cars and drove off.
Did he exit hold?
Well, the bullet went in back here, but didn't come out.
Well, maybe it's still in the car.
Well, we could have a suspect with a very nasty souvenir.
We checked all the hospitals. No one came in last night shot by a 9mm.
Hey, Dick, I got something here for you.
Is that you, Mel?
Found this under the floor mat.
Laurel Bettis, 19, Stanhope University, class of 07.
All right, now we're cooking. Mel, you gonna be able to get any fingerprints out of there?
Are you kidding? Normally after 5 hours I can get a hit from somewhere, but I'm coming up with zip here. Nada. In that toxic swamp out there, I'm afraid, Chief, all bets are going to be off here.
Not pollution?
It's not pollution, that's a chemical dump out there. Fish are all dead. The trout, the bass, the little...
What are those?
Suckers, gone.
Are you an environmentalist, Mel?
I'm not. I'm just a little pissed. First time all year, I haven't been able to lift a print. This is going to ruin my record. I'm out of here. Bye.
He winked at you.
He did.
Temple, check the area for parking tickets. Think we'll get lucky. Brino, Nancy, why don't you get over to Stanhope and see what Laurel Bettis can tell us. Well, it doesn't sync up, Sergeant. Demecki says he was administering CPR to Grady when you rolled up.
That's right.
And you wrote that in your report.
Sir, I don't understand.
When I saw you at the hospital, Brander, your shirt was soaked in Grady's blood, but Demecki only had a few stains on his knees.
Well, maybe Grady started bleeding more when I got there or something.
Why don't you tell me what you saw when you arrived on the scene?
I drove up. My headlights caught Demecki's eyes looking right at me. He looked pretty bad.
If Demecki was giving him CPR, then why'd you take over?
Well, Vince was shaken up. You know, he looked like he could use some help. You know, sir, he must have been lifting up for a few seconds while he was giving Grady chest compressions.
Your partner's not breathing, and you stopped giving him CPR. You stopped trying? Why would you do that?
Chief, Vince Demecki once pulled a kid from a burning car. Are you telling me that he wouldn't give mouth-to-mouth to his own wounded partner?
He wouldn't if he was afraid of getting AIDS.
No, I don't buy it. Not for a second. I know what I saw, sir.
I've got a cop who may have brain damage. I need to know why.
Why is he got hit by a car?
Well, right now it's all circumstantial evidence. You're the only witness I have, so you review your report. You stand behind what's in here, then I'll stand behind you. I need it by Friday.
Yes, sir.
You don't remember being in that car?
No. I swear to God, I don't know how my ID got in there.
Maybe it fell out of your purse.
I don't carry one. I already told you guys, it was in my pocket, and then this morning I couldn't find it.
What happened to your hands, Miss Bettis?
Look, I was wasted last night. I was party hopping fraternity row. Maybe I fell in some bushes or something.
Who were you with?
Half of the dorm, whatever. What do you guys want from me? I didn't call you.
Hey, the car you said you weren't in last night ran over a cop. Unless you want to end up in a holding cell, I'd lose the attitude.
I'm sorry. I just want all of this to go away.
All what?
The only thing I remember about last night was this one guy who kept giving me raspberry shooters.
What's his name?
I have no idea.
Can you describe him?
Brown hair, brown eyes. I don't know.
Laurel, were you raped?
I don't think so. Look, can you just leave me alone? Please.
What are you thinking? Date rape? Someone slipped some GHB in her drink?
Well, either that or she knows more than she's saying.
Excuse me, detectives. I'm Abby Latham. My room's down the hall from Laurel's. What happened to her, the same thing happened to me. One minute I was at a party, and the next thing I knew, I was waking up on a park bench with my brains fried.
Where was this party?
Sigma Theta Nu. At first I thought, okay, I just had too much to drink, and then I noticed my clothes.
What do you mean?
My bra wasn't hooked. My blouse buttoned in the wrong holes, like I'd been tossed together in a hurry. I just know those guys did something to me in that van.
She remembers being in the back seat and the light shining in her eyes.
You got any names?
Bob and Dave. Just, Bob and Dave.
Bob and Dave. Well, there's some good leads.
Well, the campus cops didn't think so.
She filed a report?
Last Monday.
We showed the girls photos of the frat house boys, but they couldn't ID anyone.
And we got no prints from the car.
So you go with what you got?
Bob and Dave.
Bob and Dave.
Chief Cunningham, we're ready for you. Room 4, please. Have a seat. You're almost done.
Blood test? Yeah. Stay away from Nurse Ratchet over there. She couldn't find a vein if it jumped out and introduced itself.
Hey, Vince. How much time did you spend giving CPR to Grady?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to check my watch.
Take a guess. Was it like 4 minutes, 5?
Yeah, I guess so, something like that.
And your face guard, why didn't you use it?
Because I left it in my car. I was busy taking care of Grady.
But you stopped when I arrived. Why?
Because he wasn't responding. So I, What's going on here, Sarge?
No, I'm just trying to sort it all out.
Officer James?
What's to sort out?
Well, no, it's just that, too much time went by before...
What are you saying? You don't think I stepped up?
No, I'm just trying to figure...
Because I did everything I could for Grady.
And you gave him mouth to mouth, right? Because I don't think I saw...
I told you I did. How many times do I have to say it? The man is my partner. He's my little girl's godfather. What do you think? I just let him lay there and die?
Things can happen in the heat of the moment. Things we regret later.
What do you mean, because he's gay? You think that would stop me from saving his life?
Sergeant Brander, you're next.
Did I miss a memo or something?
Huh?
I missed a memo.
I want you to take a look at something, Joe. Stanhope reported only one sexual assault last year to the MPD. But I just got off the phone to the Rape Crisis Center there. Listen to this. They told me they had 29 assaults reported in the last 6 months. And John Adams College, 2 vandalisms, a couple of car thefts, handful of D&Ds last year. Any assaults, rapes? 3. Ferris, how many colleges do we have in the D.C. area?
12, Chief.
And the total number of students?
Around 53,000.
$53,000. That's about the size of Bethesda, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, throw up the rapes, assaults, and robberies from Bethesda last year, specifically those committed by kids in the age range of 18 to 26.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Even in a place supposedly as safe as Bethesda, you get something in the double digits, right?
Well, wait a minute.
I mean, these kids are going to school. They're getting an education, so they're not your typical rough and tumble kind of kids, right?
Well, hypothetically not.
No. So, we cut that figure in half. Even at 50%, there's a lot more crime out there than is being reported. And that means there's a lot of crime that's never going to show up on these CompStat screens.
I love it when you do math.
Our security team checked out Abby Latham's claims. We interviewed frat members who attended the party. We found no evidence of a crime.
Yeah, well, you have a victim that claims otherwise, though.
Who took 2 weeks to get to us. Even then, she wasn't sure what really happened.
Why didn't you give us a call?
Chief Mannion, we've dealt with these incidents before, successfully without involving the MPD.
Listen, you may have a serial rapist here who stole a car and ran over one of my cops. When did you intend to give us a call?
Now, look, you'll have our full cooperation 100%, but please keep in mind, we've got 6,200 students here whose welfare is my responsibility, and I would hate to cause a panic with an over-aggressive police presence. You understand?
No, I don't understand. What I understand is you want to protect the image of this university.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
I'm not insinuating anything. That was pretty damn direct, wasn't it? You ever hear of the Cleary Act? Captain Yates, how about you?
The Cleary Act of 1998, federal law requiring all college campuses to report all crimes proven or alleged to local authorities or face a fine of up to $25,000 per incident.
You get the washer dryer. You know about it. Why aren't you doing it?
A substantial portion of our yearly budget is allocated toward protecting our students and faculty. I'm offended by your directness.
Captain Yates, isn't it?
As I said, you will have our full cooperation.
Boy, oh boy, that's the reason I never made it through school. Right there. Staring me right in the face, huh? Hey, you wanna tell me something? I'll buy you a cup of coffee, come on.
If you're insinuating what I think you're insinuating, I'm gonna need a new job.
Listen, if an on-campus rape occurs and they report it to a crisis center, as far as the university is concerned, it never happened. It's the responsibility of the center to report it to the police. A mugging occurs on a city street running through campus, oh, don't count, despite the fact that campus security responded to the call.
Now, you fill out these reports and then do what?
Put it in a very expensive file cabinet. I started keeping track of every crime report made, action taken, and how many times the MPD was contacted. This is just 3 months worth of work. And it's not just happening here at Stanhope.
And you kept all this in your locker?
Yeah, I can't afford to lose my job. You know, this is your fault, really. I read about CompStat in the newspapers, and I figured the same method, you know, calculating stacks on campus. I might impress my boss, get a raise or promotion. Instead, you know what I got?
No.
A warning.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yates, you know what you are?
What?
A closet crusader.
I am not.
Oh, yes, you are. You're a troublemaker, Yates. You just don't know it yet. You have that special ability to tick the brass off and still gain the respect. You know what I'm saying? How would you like to change your life? Take a risk.
Come on. This is 2 hours of photocopying. Never graduated high school.
I didn't either.
Get out of here.
No, I'm not lying to you. I got a GED. You like chili dog?
No. Chili fries.
You like jazz?
Not unless it involves a saxophone now.
Well, what the hell kind of jazz doesn't involve a saxophone? So we're getting close. You're from New York.
New Mexico.
Oh, so it's got a new in it. Yates, why'd the elephant wear tennies?
I don't know.
11s were too big and 9s was too small. Come on.
MPD, you live here?
What?
Said you live here.
Well, what can I do for you?
We're looking for Bob and Dave.
Which Bob and Dave?
All of them. Now. That will be today, sunshine. Up and at 'em. We're busy.
I don't think he gave him CPR, Ray.
You gotta say that.
I can't. I don't want to be responsible for destroying the guy's career. And who am I to judge him?
You're not judging him. You're a cop, Phil. It's your job.
I keep asking myself if I'd known that Grady was gay, would I have done the right thing?
I know you. You would've.
Wish I believed that.
Hey, come on. Now let's say this had been Nancy. And what if she had AIDS?
No, she doesn't.
No, what if she did? And you knew it? She catches around, she's lying there bleeding out. You telling me you wouldn't give her CPR?
I'd use a face guard.
No, you don't have one. You left it in the car, like we all do. What are you gonna do? You gonna go back and search for it? Or are you gonna just act and save her life? Oh, come on, Phil. I know you, and you would do it.
No. I'm not gonna change my report.
I got 2 calls from the D, and the boys' parents up in arms. The mayor and the press are leaving messages.
Mm-hmm. Well, why don't you just tell him we have a cop on life support, Joe? You're lucky I'm not dragging every student out in the middle of the night into the courtyard and strip searching them. If I thought that would get me the driver of the car, I'd do it.
Check out Bob #1 over there chewing his nails. You tell me he doesn't have something to hide, huh?
I thought we decided that was Bob #2. Bob #1's the guy checking his watch, acting like he's so bored.
Well, either way, 10-1 says he was the driver.
My money's on Dave #3. Check out the way he's massaging his knees.
Man, he's sweating it all right. Any of these punks talking yet?
We got it covered.
Yeah, we're gonna let him simmer a little longer before we turn up the heat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just give me about 5 minutes with him.
Hey, college boys, how you feeling now, huh? You getting ready for prison? Hey, looking forward to prison?
Vince,
Oh, you think that's
Vince,
funny?
take it easy, all right?
Vince, come on. That's enough. Come on. We got you. All of you. Chill out. Don't get there, all right? We got you. Hey, let's get some here. Why is he bleeding?
You boys at the frat. Like the party, huh? Some. Heard you guys had a real blowout the other night.
Yeah. Well, you know, Bob, cops are kind of like a tight-knit group. Like a frat. You hurt one of us, you hurt all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Remind me, Dave.
How long did you stay at the party?
2 hours maybe?
And you say you never left the frat house the whole time you were there.
Yeah.
Can anyone corroborate this? Of course they can, Dave. That's what frat brothers are for, right?
You think they're all a bunch of stand-up guys? Well, think again, Bob. We're talking about attempted murder of a police officer, possible rape and kidnapping. You know someone's gonna tell the story. And if it's the only story we get...
Dave, we know you're not all guilty. We're just looking for
for one Bob and one Dave, that's all. The rest of you can go back to your frat house and have a big old keg bash.
If you know the truth, Dave, you better tell us now. Because if you're protecting one of your little punk frat boys, you're just as guilty as they are.
And for what? For them? They're ratting you out as we speak. You want me to take this one?
No. Any word on Grady?
No one called statesman. He's back under the knife.
I rode with him, you know? He was so smart about people. Always making everyone feel at ease. It says here you made the dean's list last year. Pre-law, debating team. Next stop, law school.
This is crap. I was in my dorm last night cramming for a psych exam.
Are you really that stupid? You're willing to blow it all just to protect these creeps.
You want to screw up my future? Do what you have to do. Those guys are my friends, my brothers. And I'm telling you, they didn't do anything wrong. There's just no way. My brothers. No way.
Well, let's just say someone's gonna sell you down. You need an access code to get into the site. Our tech guys hacked in. Talk about positive IDs made easy.
Hey man, don't point that thing at me. Point it at her.
First rule of internet porn. Never stick your own face in front of the camera.
So how many other women did they put on their website?
4 more. Same situation. Each one of them was stripped naked, fondled, and humiliated.
Molestation is entertainment. To them, it's all just a big goof.
Maybe there's a tape of the night Grady was hit.
But I think we got enough to get a search warrant at the frat house. Maybe we can find something.
Good.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Well, maybe you should try again.
And you are?
Bobby Yates, campus security.
Oh, so you're here to gloat?
No, we were notified of your warrant to search Bob Saltzman and David Miller's room. Judge Wilson denied you access to the rest of the house, huh?
2 rooms out of 30. Might as well have been a training exercise.
Chief is not gonna like it if you come back empty-handed.
Again, I'm sorry, you are?
Your fairy godmother. Come here.
Come on, Nats, we gotta go.
This is an early 20th century clapboard house. It was converted to a fraternity house in 1950. This is the same house in 1909.
Let me see that. So the second story is really just 2 rooms. A library and a family room. 2 large rooms. That's brilliant. Bob Saltzman's room is here.
David Miller's room is here.
So you're saying we can search the whole floor?
Well, the university added the walls, man. Give me some money, money. Ah.
Oh, it's okay. He had a little setback, that's all. They took him upstairs.
More surgery? I just wanted to stop in and see how he's doing.
So bring the papers twice a day. Read them both editions. Grady's a news junkie.
Yeah. I better be getting home.
Sergeant, I never had a chance to say thanks. You know, if it weren't for you and Vince, Grady wouldn't even be here right now.
Well, I just wish I could have done more.
Oh, I know you both did everything you could. It wasn't easy for Grady to come out to his family. He comes from a long line of cops. His father, his grandfather. He was terrified that they wouldn't accept him. But he couldn't back away from the truth. It's just not Grady. God, I can only imagine how Vince is taking this. You know, the way he watched out for Grady and stuck by him even when he knew about us. You know, he wasn't just Grady's partner. He was his hero.
I'm sorry.
Last night we had 2 B&Es in the 9th District, despite our increased patrols. Want Johnson, Fisher, Levitt. You'll be riding in the 9th all day. Go 1099. Also, we had 2 ADWs in the 8th, the Palmerford Projects. Let's increase our presence there. As you all know, last night, Officer Grady Price died. The funeral will be on Tuesday. Instructions were posted on the board next to the trophy case. He was a damn good cop.
Jason, turn that thing off. Get her dressed. Get her dressed. Get her clothes on right now. Get her dressed. Ow! All right, shh.
Bob stole the car. Didn't even have my license with me. I didn't want to drive. They made me.
Who? Who made you?
Bob Saltzman, Andy Harris, and Jason Bolero. He took the videos.
What happened?
All right, shh. Okay, all right. Sit up.
Okay.
Get her clothes on her.
Okay. What do we do?
Shut up.
What do we do?
Put it on, okay? It's all right.
Bob,
Just go. Just go, Dave.
What do we do? What do we do?
Drive! Go now! Go! Drive! Just go! Drive! Go now!
It was an accident. I got the gears mixed up, that's all. I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
You heard, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's clean. He wasn't HIV positive. So I guess we don't have to sweat it.
Nope.
So, Sarge, you know, the other night for both of us was pretty traumatic. I mean, you can't expect to remember everything, you know? I mean, I think I deserve to know what I'm facing here.
Grady's dead, Vince.
What is that supposed to mean? You think I'm responsible? I wasn't driving that car, Sarge.
You said watch it, he's bleeding. You're obviously worried about the blood.
You're killing me here. I mean, Grady's gone, and now you want to take me down, too. What's that going to change?
I got a confession from those frat guys.
It's got to ease your mind. I just want to let you know, Vince, it's not your fault this mess. I would have done the same thing. That there was some question about how soon Grady got CPR. Hey, I'm on your side. I mean, I know he's your partner and all, but we risk our life. What are you talking about?
Will you crazy? Break it up! Break it up! Hey! Break it up! Break it up! Ever!
Hey, Demecki, the chief wants to see you.
See, nowhere in Brander's report does he actually say that he saw you giving CPR to your partner.
If he didn't see it, then he didn't see it.
Then why don't you tell me what happened? Did you, at any time, give mouth-to-mouth to Grady?
I'm not going to fight to clear my name.
No one's asking you to. It's just a simple question, yes or no.
Brander and Lohman, you could all think what you want, but if I could trade places with Grady, I would. I don't care what anyone thinks. I know what I did.
Know what you did? Or what you wish you had done? You're a cop, Vince. He was your partner for what, 10 years? Godfather to your kid? Your partner. Well, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna let him lay there and die?
Grady was just... He was just laying there, and all I could see was my little girl's face. My daughter's face. I saw her face. I just kept thinking, what if I caught something? I froze. 15 years. I've been shot twice. I have 6 decorations and just let me finish my shift, Chief. I've never missed a day. Just let me finish.
And what's your gun and your badge, Vince?
And rest assured that with your generous donations, we will do all in our power to maintain the same standard of academic excellence.
Yeah, Jack Manning, Chief of Police.
Excuse me, but this is not the time or the place.
No, I disagree. I disagree. Perhaps the esteemed alumni here would be interested in knowing where their donations are not going.
Chief, can we do this another time?
And that's keeping this campus a safe place for your kids to go to school. You know that the crimes that are committed on this campus are going unreported to the MPD, and that's putting your children that go to school here at risk. And the reason they're going unreported is so that the administration can keep the enrollment figures high and the reputation of the school clean. They're reporting minor crimes to the MPD, which is keeping up the illusion that Stanhope is a safe place to go to school.
This is absolutely outrageous.
Now, last night, a cop of mine died as a result of a crime that was committed on this campus and went unreported. I have cops out there every day, every second of every day, putting their lives in harm's way. I don't need your money. I'm asking for your compassion, for your concern. Enjoy your dessert. Hey, Gage. What's this?
My files. That's my husband's number. You have to call him and tell him why I no longer have a job.
Got you covered.
Okay.
Domestic disturbance at 1418 Bryson Street, Northwest, apartment 12. Chase in progress, stolen vehicle, 97 Green Chrysler. Campus security. Possible robbery in progress, 2812 Clarkson Avenue. Suspects are 2 black males, 1 wearing a red skull cap. 1012 Embassy, reports of a man down, unknown trouble.
Whatever you're afraid of, Miss Wilkes, we can handle it.
McGee, talk to me.
NCIS, tonight on CBS Action. But right now, we take you down to Chinatown, where justice is the law of the fist. Tan's daughter puts her life on the line to nail her father's killer in Kung Fu. The legend continues.